Whoa, he pulls up mountains. And makes forests. More forests. And then fruit trees. And a mine. And people. I love this stuff. It's so adorable. He's so cute. The bunnies and the people get more happy. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. They're getting greedy. Guys, why? Why? We basically created you. Why would you do this? Get sharked. They're like, man, you guys suck. We're going back to bed. The eons pass and the world crumbles away to nothing. Wow, that's kind of dark actually in itself. And then they wake up and they start the whole thing all over again. Wow, you guys are just kind of bored. It's like, please don't smush me. And the giant's like, I got this, don't worry. Reus. Okay, so I mentioned this yesterday when I was playing Round Explorers, but Reus was the first game I ever played by Abby Games, and it's so unbelievably charming, I have to share it with you guys. So welcome to, it's less of a what even is, I basically know what it is, but I'm going to show you guys what even is Reus. Now, I've reset my progress to the best of my ability. The game is a little wonky for that. You have to go look it up. It's like Control-Shift-F3 or something to reset your achievements, because your save file and your achievements in this game are kind of separate matters. But it should be okay. Let's see if I remember how to play. Beginning, the first, second, or third era. That's basically the tutorial. Free play. Let's go with an era. And see, your time limits are in 30 minutes, 60 minutes, 120 minutes. Like, this game destroys free time. It's so fun and so engrossing if you have the right mindset for it, I guess. But like, it will utterly crap out your free time if you allow it to. So I'm not gonna do the full thing. Maybe we'll just do the beginning. Yeah, just to let us, you know, have not a half-hour game here. So let's do the first era. Planet, you must awaken from your slumber. Your surface is dead, and only you have the force to bring life. Press any key to start. But where's the any key? Pish. Yeah, we know. That is some tiny-ass writing. Hello. Introduction, you have awakened from your slumber. You will find your surface dry... that's right, by the way. You're the planet. You're not the giants. You are the planet. You find your surface dry and barren. It is lifeless. Oh. Zoom in and out. Woo! Zoom. Wee! There we go. Okay, that's better. You can also use the arrow keys. Up and down arrow keys. I'd rather have WASD, but okay, that's fine too. Press question mark for more info. Rotate the planet. Woo! Gotcha. Move the camera. Create the giants. Now we're talking. Using what little strength you have left to you, create the ocean giant and the rock giant, the instruments of your will. Well, the other guy. There's more than two of them. Oh, hello. Hi, crab fella. And the rock one. You're the mascot. You're in the logo. Alright, use your giants. Yeah, okay. Your abilities are all okay. To start with, you must turn this dry wasteland into a paradise. That's okay. Click the giant crab, either on the portrait here or down here. Ah, cool. You can move them. So you can send these guys all over the place if you want to. Takes them a little while to get there because they have to walk, but hey, they're enormous, so they got really big steps. Whoops. Move them toward each other. Oh. Okay, come here then. Buddy, team up. Let's go. Spacebar to pause. Okay, when I chose this one, I did it more for the shorter time frame, not so much for them telling me what to do every 2 seconds. Okay, anyway. This is creating an ocean. Just let the crab do his thing, man. And punch. I'll just beat the shit out of this plant and make an ocean. The ocean is the world's tears. It's so metal. Well done. Yeah. Oh, but see, this land has water now, so it's time to wake up this fella. It looks less like a deer, more like a monkey for some reason than in his little drawn version. The forest giant. Hey, big fella. Alright, create lush forests. Ah, see, so this land is close enough to the water that it has water underneath it. So, you know, plants need water, so let's start with that. Stomp. That's pretty. That's much nicer to look at than that barren, ugly crap over there. Alright. So forests require water. How about mountains? Oh, mountains create deserts, so that's not so good. Let's put one over... I don't know. Here, I guess? Come on, big fella. Okay. Nothing else for us to do, really, while he's stomping around. I'm starting to regret taking the tutorial option, by the way. I was really hoping to just be able to just, you know, do whatever I wanted to do over a shorter amount of time, but apparently it's like, no, we're gonna reteach you everything. But it's fine. It gives you guys the basic idea. You know what? You have the basic idea. I'm gonna go back to the other thing because this is gonna take forever. Let's do yeah. Let's do an era, I suppose. Are there advanced? Oh, there's advanced. Oh my goodness. Large planet enables alt mode. What's alt mode? Titan mode. Oh, okay. Titan mode. Can't save your game to cheat. No pauses. God mode. What the heck is alt mode? I guess alt is where like you can't earn achievements. I guess would be my guess. Let's just stick with the regular stuff. All right. So let's. Can the rock giant create a boulder that Can the rock giant create a boulder that it cannot lift? I don't know. Can it? Alright, forest tribe, desert tribe, swamp tribe. These are your objectives. So you basically it gives you different things to try and shoot for. So this one wants you to finish the era with a forest village, which has 100 village prosperity, a desert village that has 100 village prosperity, or a swamp village with 100 village prosperity. Pretty straightforward. So the more of these you unlock, the more stuff you get. So, but by achieving these developments, you grow in power. If you achieve 9 more, you advance to the next level of the game. So that's how you progress. Also, finish an area like there's a whole bunch of them. There's a lot. So you actually have 4 giants, not 3. The swamp giant here is here as well. Hi, fellas. And they can't do squat until this guy gets the ocean up and running. So let's just do that. Punch the crap out of that out of that planet, man. And you're gonna go make a mountain over here somewhere. Alright, make a forest here. Actually, no, let's make a swamp here. Let's shake it up a little bit. Now, will your mountain make this not watery anymore? No, seemingly not. Okay, so he raises a mountain. He swampifies that. We have a whole desert biome going on over here. That's kind of cool. What if I made another mountain on the other side? What would that do? Man, this planet is big. Stands to reason, I guess, but you know, it's big. Let's put a mountain on either side of this little valley area. Why not? Make it a desert valley. What do you got? You can plant herbs, exotic animals. You can create domestic animals in the water and growth. Okay, they have aspects as well. We'll get to that. Let's make some fruit. Why not? Fruit's good. Ta-da! Blueberries! And you can make some... Oh, there's a little settler guy. The settler guy! Oh, he put a settlement there? Okay, so apparently this is a coastal town. Because he did not build it where I thought he would. I thought he put it... I assumed he'd put it over here in the middle somewhere. Okay, so these little markers here and these little towers here denote the boundaries of this village. So it's got a few places inside of this, and a few places inside of this. So he's got some food from the ocean, from the fish we put here. What we got? We got mackerels. Oh, I love mackerel sushi. He's building something else. So they need room to build buildings as well. So he built a granary, or granary, whichever. Is being built for peaceful farmers and gatherers. Food in use 15. Plus 15 food for each plant within borders. So if we put because the blueberries are here, they'll get 15 extra food, which is pretty good. I'll put some on this side, but well, we kind of can't, or can we? When we put plants in the ocean, I didn't think so, but you know, no room here, no room anywhere here. So I guess that's just how it's going to be. Leaf aspect. Oh, we can upgrade plants. That's right. Okay. Transmutations. You can transmute with a lesser leaf aspect or better to change a blueberry into a strawberry, which gets you plus 3 food if next to blueberries or strawberries. So basically, what this game kind of ends up being is you put different things next to other different things in order to get different bonuses from those things. It's a little complicated to kind of grasp at first, but essentially everything has a quality that you can either take advantage of or not. So like apple trees, I'll get plus 8 food and plus 2 nature. I mean, it's natura or whatever, but like nature, for each animal nest beside it. Where strawberries get bonus food if they're next to blueberries or strawberries, or bonus awe if next to dandelion or strawberries. So having whole fields of strawberries, essentially, you know, they benefit themselves. Let's go ahead and make another blueberry patch here, and then we can start changing those into strawberries. What about these fish, for example? What do you guys do? Massive school, plus 1 animal range for each other mackerel within the animal range, stacked up to 2 times. So you put a mackerel by itself, and you know it's fine, but you put a bunch of them around, and suddenly they're everywhere. So if I put another mackerel right here next to the first mackerel, see, all of a sudden their range is humongous because they buff each other. But then they can transmute them as well into parrotfish or sea bass. Lesser predator aspect or better, or a lesser hunt aspect or better, and they become sea bass, which is a plus 3 food if there's any mackerel or clownfish within animal range. And parrotfish get you plus 1 wealth and plus 1 tech for each other different fish type within range. So it's a lot to take in when you first start, believe me, I know, but you kind of just start off with your basic goals, because if you try and do too much at once, it really does get overly complicated. So to start with, this little village has a whole bunch of food. It's gaining food real fast. I think having them gain things too quickly increases their greed. See the greed here? Yeah. Greed of the village. The more greedy red faces, the greedier this village is. Greedy villages may cause mischief. You don't want that. There are war marks, because the greedier they are, the more militant they tend to become. So for now, let's let these guys manage themselves. They've got plenty of food. I'll come by and make those into strawberries later on if I'm feeling like being nice. How about here over in Swampland? How are you doing? You've got herbs, you've got animals. So the Swamp Giant can create animals and plants, as opposed to the Forest Giant and etc. What do you do anyway? Aha! This guy makes minerals. So he's all about wealth and technology, because he's got the oomph to do so. So why don't we go stick down a wealth mineral deposit here on this boosted area. I'm assuming it's boosted. It's got some arrows going up on it. Let's go. Man, these guys are rough. They keep punching the planet. It's a gold mine. No, quartz mine. Activate symbiosis within 5 wealth in use. Symbiosis. Plus 8 tech if next to stone. Plus 8 wealth if next to another quartz. Okay. So this town has wealth. It's a wealth town, I guess, because it's derived on wealth, not food. Okay, so we're gonna let them proceed slowly, because wealth, I think, has more of an effect on greed, if I had to guess. Oh, trade post challenge has started. What's the trade post challenge? Oh, hello. Well, that's right. These are challenges, not actual projects. Okay. Okay, so for the trade post, the village wants to build and maintain a trade post and to gain greater wealth. Wealth in use, 3 out of 30. Pelt traders plus 15 wealth for each animal within the borders, second 3 times. Oh, so this granary is not done yet either, is it? I need to check that. Oh no, it is. Okay, so we did successfully complete the granary challenge, kind of by accident, because we got the food in use that it asked for. Cool. So you guys are definitely fine for food. Their greed is staying pretty low. Their food is petering out. Good, good, good. Okay, good. We're all good there. You create plants. What if I put the forest giant to make plants over here? That's what I'm curious about now. Because no, well, it says animals too, doesn't it? Okay, everyone over here, everyone over here. We're gonna experiment with this. Front and center, fellas, and possibly ladies. I'm not really sure what gender you guys are, if any. You probably don't have genders, considering you're giant elemental beings of, you know, stone, water, and all that good stuff. Okay. So let's go ahead and put some exotic animals, because they create wealth as well, and wealth is what this town likes, I guess. So, does this have a resonance with animals? No, it does not. So let's just go plunk these down wherever. Let's stick them here. What are you gonna make for us? What you got? Wave your ET hands. Oh, we got desert tortoises! +3 wealth of next to a plant. Well, I can finagle that in a minute. That's just fine. Pelt traders, so they get extra wealth for every animal, for each animal within borders. So we got animals there. I mean, animals are there as well. I don't know if that stacks up double. It might. No, it says here +15, so just once. Okay, because it's here, I guess. That's fine. Let's go ahead and stick some plants next to it. Need some food to go with your oh, you can't do it here? Or can you? You can. Alright, so fruit here gets us withered shrubs. No, only gets nature and a little bit of... Was that wealth? No, it gets wealth from the turtles. Okay. So +5 nature if next to a mineral, or we can transmute it into a barrel cactus or an agave, agave, yeah, something like that. Transmutes into barrel cactus. +8 tech if there's at least 5 wealth. +10 food if next to another plant. Okie dokie. Well, for now we boosted the tortoises. And see, the frustrating thing, well, not frustrating, but the thing that makes this so complicated is, as you transmute things into other things, their requirements will change. Like, the tortoises like being next to plants, but the armadillo likes being next to mines, and the rattlesnake likes being next to other animals. And it's just like, would you please stop that? So this guy doesn't have any aspects yet. Do any of you have a predator aspect by any chance? Who gives that? It's you. Unlocks with Desert Ambassador. Okay. So that's the other thing about this game is, as the villages grow, they will give you ambassadors. So I believe the forest one had, because we did some things for them. See, this guy here is a forest ambassador, and when your giant comes on and picks him up, it unlocks different abilities on their little tabs down here. So like this guy can have crystal aspects if he picks up the forest ambassador. This guy gets fruit aspects. What about you? Exotic aspect. That's pretty cool. Let's have the forest guy ride with the rock giant. Turn this stuff around. You'll go pick him up. No problem. Alright, so we're running out of time to get this done. We need to get more wealth in use. So... Oh, there we go. They got it. Yay! And now we have a desert ambassador, which I believe we needed for this. Yes, for the predator aspect. The swamp guy is going to go ahead and pick up the desert ambassador. See, she just kind of rides up on his head there. Imagine she probably has to change her shoes after that. Sorry, the swamp guy. You're cute and all, I guess, but you're kind of gross too. Okay, so let's modify this tortoise burrow into a rattlesnake burrow, because who doesn't like rattlesnakes? Everyone. They're cool, but they're also poisonous. You know, I'm not sure I would want to live next to them. So they got a predator aspect, which also I should mention, the aspects actually do different things for them. So a lesser predator aspect upgrades... Okay. So a predator aspect upgrades an animal with a predator aspect. It adds wealth and danger. And the reason that danger is not necessarily a bad thing is I believe it curbs greed a little bit. Yeah, danger can keep villages busy, stopping their greed. So that's not a terrible thing. So that bonus will apply to these turtles no matter what you do. And there's also a chance, by the way, of it coming out as a potent aspect instead of a regular aspect. And aspects, like everything else in this game, have sub-conditions. So if you have at least 7 Natura, whatever, on this square or tile,
It also gives you +2 wealth and +1 danger. If it meets other sub conditions, it gets better. But now that we have that aspect on it, we can transmute it into a rattlesnake. So we did, and it keeps the aspect you've already given it, and it opens up a slot for another aspect. So, for example, you can transmute this further into something else, but because I've reset my progress, we don't know what it is yet, and it's currently locked. So, for the rattlesnakes, they're predators. They get +1 wealth for each patch with a kangaroo, rat, armadillo, or desert tortoise in range. Well, we can definitely set that up. Let's go ahead and stick down. Sorry, plant guy. We're overtaking your area here. Put down some more tortoises. So now the snakes are happy because they're getting to eat some tortoises. +1 wealth on all their things. And I believe it said armadillos as well, didn't it? Yes, it did. So the armadillos like being next to mines. So why don't we go ahead and... What does this need? Exotic aspect. Which one of you can do exotic? Somebody does. Was it the stone guy? Yes, it was. Hey, look at that! It's almost like I planned this, but I totally didn't. Completely by accident. Come exotic this. And I'm kind of, you know, lavishing all of my time on the desert town, but that's just kind of how it's happening. Up next to quartz. I'll probably have him pull up another mine over here too. Come on, big fella. Move those feet. Let's go check on the forest place too. How are you guys doing? Oh, they're building something. They're upgrading the granary to a mill. See, this is where more complications arise because this game loves, like, it's basically, it starts off real simple and gets real complicated because basically the mill requires food just like the granary did, but it also requires technology. So now it has other requirements. Problem we're having here is because they've built in the damn ocean, it's a little hard to build on this side of them because, you know, water. Need tech. I can't make tech plants on this side because there's water in the way, so we're going to bring the rock jet back over here again in a minute to level out that ocean a little bit. Okay. So these guys were lucky enough to get a potent exotic aspect. We're going to upgrade them to armadillos. Keeps the wealth from the snakes going, but also now provides food as well as wealth. So for every mine in range, the armadillos get extra food. So see, they're hybrid animals. You know, they provide wealth, but they also provide food. If we go ahead and stick down a mineral next to them, they'll provide more. There's some lovely quartz, which increases their food even more. Which is pretty good. So we're gonna have this guy march across here, and we're gonna go raise a mountain because honestly, I love this water. Don't get me wrong, but we need some land on this side of the world, please. Now we might have to also make an ocean on this side because we don't want to go ahead and ruin everything as far as their ecology goes. Because if this suddenly becomes if all this suddenly becomes a wasteland, they're not gonna be very happy. And of course, they have sub-powers as well, like Earthquake and Healing Aurora. This guy's got Muck Bomb. And the Forest Giant has Fertility Boost. See, he lifts that up, and oh my godness, good shit. Now we're suddenly up to our ears in desert. And see, all the things I've made change to their desert equivalents, or they normally would, because they didn't. Shoot. Okay, never mind, I was wrong. A frog. Hang on a second. We're working on it. We're fixing it. Just hold tight. Hold tight. Don't freak out. Your entire world suddenly got very hot and dry. Just chill. Fix it. 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 There we go. Your life makes sense again, sort of. All right. So this granary mill thing. Definitely needs plants. It also needs animals. Do we have food animals as an option? I believe we do. So they get 15 food for plants, but they get 35 food for deer. They also need technology, which is just going to complicate my life. So I'm going to go ahead and bring these guys over. I need to make another ocean over here somewhere, I think, too, because this is not going to be working for me over here with this desertness. This is a forest town, dang it. Alright, so we want plants, but we also want animals. So why don't we put down some exotic animals, which is, no, that's wealth. I want like food animals. That's you. Okay, he's got the food animals. So let's let him pound an ocean in over here, and then we'll have him make some animals for us. There we go. Lovely. Now then, let's make some animals over here. We'll give it some space because the animals have arranged them, so we'll give them a little bit of space. A little bit of space. Come on, Crabulus, let's roll. The market challenge has started somewhere. We'll get to that in a second. One thing at a time, please. All right, we got chickens. Chickens can become beavers and rabbits. Well, what about the deer? There's supposed to be deer here somewhere, isn't there? Deer or wisent. Okay, maybe we can't make those yet. That could be a problem. Okay, well in that case, herd aspect. Who has herd aspects? Herd or hunt aspect? I don't. Okay, he's got hunt, but it's locked. You've got herd, but it's locked. Okay, we're okay. That's not gonna happen then. Let's go with plants then. Plants are gonna be the answer to all of our problems, hopefully. You make plants there. You make plants here. You made some dandelions! Plus 8 tech and plus 4 nature if next to another plant. Very nice. We need, how much tech do we need? We need 40 tech. That's a lot of tech. Okay. So these give what? It was olive next to strawberries. This is food next to animal nests. So apple tree might be good here with the chickens next to it. The chickens like having blueberries next to them. I can't transmute either one of these though, which is kind of a problem. So I don't think the chickens are staying. What about you guys? Strawberry needs lesser growth, not lesser gross. They become strawberries as well. Okay, but nightshade, that's different. Requires a toxic aspect. Makes tech and nature if next to minerals. You have toxic? You do not. You need a swamp ambassador. Okay, this makes life hard for us. And again, that's the whole point of this game, is figuring your way around these problems as they arise. So he likes tech. We can just make like a whole tech field over here by just putting them next to each other. Or we can be smart about it and intersperse them. Because if we go every other tile, we can put the food ones between them, because the food ones benefit from being between them, I believe. So watch this. Come along and put down a food one between these two tech ones. The tech ones will get better, because they get bonuses from being next to plants. The blueberries don't really get much of a bonus. Oh, no, they do. Plus 10 food if next to apple trees, dandelions, or strawberries. So we just made a whole crap ton of food and tech just by putting these three things next to each other, because we're fulfilling those basic symbiosis requirements. And their greed's going way up. I know it sucks, but you know, it's because they're all their everything collapsed and now it's being rebuilt. So we're up to 41 out of 100 food and 9 out of 40 tech, because they're still gathering it up, I guess. Up to 3 times. So they have plenty of food from their gatherers, from the granary, but they're not doing much for themselves as far as food. As far as tech goes. So let's keep making more tech plants. We need to have a lot of tech plants, and so far it's really not going fast enough. And yes, there's a marketplace challenge on the other side of the world that I need to go tend to as well, which is going to be a problem, I think. Oh boy, okay. Back around here. Whee! What do you want? It needs wealth and use, but it also has to have a neighboring village have more than 20 wealth and use. It doesn't even have any neighbors. There's no neighbors here. What neighbors? Your nearest neighbor is way the hell over there. Oh boy. Ocean, can you come push this down? Maybe make some room for another village. Please don't go all green on me. You probably will. Maybe raise the mountain over here on the side. Don't destroy the whole ocean. Just over here, please. Oh, you guys are getting mighty greedy.
No, that's not good. No, they're deploying a war party to attack the other guys. No, don't do it. Don't make me muckball you guys. I will muck you, I swear. I did green them. Okay. And nope. It didn't work. Why didn't it work? There we go. I guess you can't be going down up at the same time in the same neck of the woods. I don't know. Cool, we got more room now anyway. Let's put down some of this out here, I guess. Oh no, the attackers are going. That's it. You brought this on yourselves. I will not permit you to destroy the other village. Get mucked. Do you even care? Oh, they're losing people. But my muck is on cooldown. Earthquake 'em. One soldier versus this thing? I don't think he has much of a chance. This is not Shadow of the Colossus. Okay. We have a new village, which is really way too close to the other village, thank you, but okay. They're making a shrine. Oh, okay. So, see, like, it's kind of random, honestly. No matter what you put down, what they end up building is kind of up to them. They have to have wealth in use, which is going to complicate my life somewhat. Oh, boy. Let's make these into exotic animals, then, because they need wealth. The one thing you have to keep an eye on too is your time, because your prosperity is good. But see, we only have about 5 minutes, well, almost 6 minutes remaining, which means this video is way too long. But anyway, that's quartz and your turtles. So that gives them wealth. So this thing requires them to have at least 20 wealth in use. That'll fix that for them. But this requires, what these guys want is animals within their borders, stacking up to 3 times to get food and wealth. Okay, well in that case I can just make more of these, can't I? I wonder what food animals would pop up here, just out of curiosity. Kangaroo rats, which become goats. or armadillos, just like these ones can. Okay. What do the goats do? Plus 6 food on each patch within animal range that has a plant. I see. So let's make a predator aspect. Which one of you had that again? You. Is it a greater? No, it's only a lesser one. And see, because there's a you can just kind of keep spamming it at them, because really you want to have a greater one. The lesser doesn't really work so well. So just keep spamming it until you happen to get a better one. Really. So you might have to alternate it. I'm not sure now. Let me just do that. We'll give it a different aspect, and then recast the first one on it. Oh no, you can't. Really? I used to think. Okay, so apparently you cannot overwrite existing aspects, which kind of sucks actually. Oh wait, I know what you can do. Here's what you do. You just remake it, I think. Because if you remake the entire node, then it wipes it clean. Which is a real pain in the butt if you have to do it a lot, or if you have multiple aspects to do, because obviously then you have to redo all the aspects, and that's a real pain in the butt. So this one's being pretty stubborn, so let's just let it be lesser. It's fine. Make that into snakes, and they completed their shrine. And these guys completed their market as well. So we got some desert ambassadors over here, but the mill challenge failed. No, dang it! And they're off to fight wars again. Dang it, you guys! Oh, this planet is kind of going downhill, isn't it? Anyway, this episode's probably more than long enough at this point. So this has been What Even Is Reus. As you can see, it utterly eats time, but it's a lot of fun. It's very engrossing if you enjoy
like god style games and like management games, because that's really all that it is. It's just managing your planet by using the instruments of your will, the four giants, to affect different changes in climate and what's available, and just trying to nurture these people indirectly to a bright future where they hopefully don't go off murdering each other every 5 seconds. So this has been Reus, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Thanks so much for watching, and for now, I'm Monster Matt out. Bye-bye!